comic coming to the stage is visiting us here from California. Give it up right now for John Michael Bond, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Oh my God, you're so much nicer than fucking everyone in California. You're just like, he seems like a sweet boy. We'll applaud. That's great. Actually, I used to live in the South. I lived in Atlanta for 5 years. And when I left here, I was working for a website that was literally called wimp.com. We posted family-friendly content. And when I moved to California, I was like, Mom, that state won't change me. And 2 years later, I now make my living writing about porn. So, you're right, Mom, the state's full of devils. It's great. I got asked as a journalist to cover the Pornhub Awards, which is bittersweet. Because like on one hand, people are like, we need your words. And on the other hand, it's sort of best double anal penetration. And that's weird. I showed up at the Pornhub Awards. I read the invitation to the Pornhub Awards. It said formal dress required. So I put on my blazer and went to the Pornhub Awards. And you know what I was? I was the only man in a blazer at the Pornhub Awards. Yeah. I was almost the only person wearing clothes at the Pornhub Awards. And there I am, just a Banana Republic jacket that says Grandma died. And everyone else, there's literally a woman wearing panes of glass just taped together. And I'm like, hey everybody, how you doing? And on the red carpet, I just looked like an undercover minister there to slut shame. Just like, how's it feel to be nominated? How's it feel to need Jesus? So that's where I'm at. Despite my job, I have a very wholesome life. I've been with the same woman for 16 years. I married my high school sweetheart. Thank you very much. If you want to know what that's like, it is basically, it's like a polite applause in a full room. No one gives a fuck. None of my friends understand it at all, you know? Like, all my friends are in their 20s. The longest relationship they've had is with the Fast and the Furious franchise. And don't get me wrong, those guys are widowers, but, I don't know, she's my best friend. It's a very wholesome relationship. Here's how I know it's wholesome. This year, my dirtiest fantasy came true. Yeah. We had a threesome, and it was incredible. It was so great. Thank you. If only one person shouts out, woo, at a threesome, means the other two didn't have a good time. Whatever. We had it, and here's how I know it was wholesome. After the threesome, I got to experience something that porn never prepared me for, and that's after you have a threesome where it's just 3 adults rehydrating in the kitchen. Yeah, they never prepare you for that, you know? You're just like, oh man, I just view you as a person. What's your favorite color? And while we were in the kitchen, I looked up and I noticed in this lady's cabinet that she had a spiralizer. And if you don't know what a spiralizer is, it's a kitchen tool. You put like zucchini in it, you spin it, makes strands of zucchini so you can cut out pasta while still enjoying pasta dishes. And I was like, oh man, I've always wanted a spiralizer. She's like, I actually have another spiralizer from when I was married, not divorced. I was like, you were married? She's like, why are you fucking ruining this? I was like, fair enough. And she took down her spiralizer, she gave me the spiralizer, and that is my threesome story. Yeah, that's true. Hey guys, have you ever heard a threesome story so wholesome? It was just about a guy cutting out carbs. Yeah, it's my life. I don't know. We had that one group sex experience. We're not in an open relationship though. Is anyone here in an open relationship? Oh good, we can talk shit about those people. You always gotta ask in advance because they travel in packs and I don't want to get stopped. If you don't know what an open relationship is, it's like Mormonism if you collect vinyl. It's the idea you can be in a romantic relationship with more than one person at the same time. I don't understand that. I was raised Baptist. I was raised to believe only one person should know what kind of monster you truly are. You know, you want more than one woman to know what you're like when you drink bourbon? No. Absolutely not. You laugh too hard at that. Find a new man. And I don't know, man. We're in a fucking. I'm frustrated. I don't know. We're in a weird time, like as a culture, I think, because like a lot of the times, whenever some bad shit comes out in the news about a guy, some dude's just like, well, he's always nice to me, and it's like, well, maybe he didn't want to fuck you, Mark. Did you ever consider he'd be a monster in another situation? And here's the best example I have that some men are different than other places. Anybody know about a man named Ted Bundy? Yeah. Oh, God. That was too joyful a yes. Like, oh, I know him. He's my favorite one. You don't know who Ted Bundy was. He was a very prolific serial killer in the 1980s. He killed 35 women that we know about. Right response. Yeah. But here's the thing about Ted Bundy. While he was murdering people over the course of a decade, he spent 5 years working at a suicide hotline. Yeah. Now, maybe it's just because I'm lazy. But if I was a serial killer, I would also get a job at a suicide hotline. I just end all my calls with, I don't know, man, sounds like you have a lot to think about. Like, you know, another tally on my wall. Not Ted Bundy. He was in it for love of the game. Yeah, Ted Bundy was the best operator at the suicide hotline. Like, someone wrote a book called The Monster at the Desk Next Door about what a great suicide operator Ted Bundy was. We never talk about the lives Ted Bundy saved, okay? Like, if he stopped 3 nurses from killing themselves, he's technically in a net positive for saving lives, okay? And it's because he was honest. And so it was like, we got a hard one. We don't know how we're going to solve it. They were like, call Ted. He got on the phone. He was like, no, you're not going to die alone in your apartment today. You're going to die at the lake like I planned. Just saying, maybe your friend has a secret. That's dark. I'll end with something happier, I guess. Here's a fun fact, something I learned this year. The oldest living creature on Earth is a 128-year-old turtle named Jonathan. You're welcome for that information. Yeah, wholesome. And Jonathan has been, for the last 26 years, in a long-term monogamous relationship with another turtle named Francesca. Beautiful. And last year, Francesca got real sick. She almost died. They rushed her to the vet. They saved Francesca's life. But while they were in there, they found out that Francesca just has like a giant dick. Which means that the oldest living creature on Earth is a 128-year-old gay British turtle. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's wholesome. I would watch that Pixar movie. And then I thought about it a little longer, and I was like, oh man, can you imagine how racist a 128-year-old British turtle would be? He's just like, this is Francis, my roommate, and I won't go to India, that was mine! Anyway, what I really want to leave you with is your friends have secrets. My name is John Michael Bond. Have a good day.